Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase, where today I'm going to be showing you how to build Minecraft houses in about 4 or 5 seconds flat. So what you're going to need is some of these, and these are the east facing, west facing, north facing and south facing blocks. Now these will determine the way your house faces, and these are all the structures you can create. There's so many. You've got from your standard wooden house to the custom house, which I'll show you a little bit later. Now we're going to go through each one. I'm going to spawn it in, we'll take a look at it, and I'll show you how to craft them. They're pretty easy to craft. They all have a similar theme that they follow. Now there's some that are even mob traps. You can spawn in a mob trap, which is ludicrous, absolutely ludicrous, but I love it. So I'm going to grab out these blocks too, so just give you an idea of how these work. So to make these north facing blocks, you need to put black wool and then any other color wool in an arrow shape facing upwards, and then south is the same but with orange wool, and then the corresponding wools for the red and the green. So it's pretty easy. So if I put down a normal black one, so this is the north facing one, put it down in the ground like that. Now the way the arrow is facing will be the way the door is. So if you're looking at the building, the door will be here and the building will be behind. So if I put this block on top, then you simply right click and there's your door, there's your house. Simple wooden house. This mod has been super optimized where there's very little lag. Now to craft these, to craft the wooden one, it's just a lot of wood, a furnace, a chest, a crafting table, a bed and a torch, and they'll all come with those. So some will have more chests than others and be a little bit more expensive, but it has some torches, it has a lot more wood that you can put into it, so you do save a lot on resources too, which is really cool. So that's the north facing one. Let's try a south facing one, which will, if we put it in the ground, it means the door will be here and the building will open up like this. So let's have a look at a tent. So you've got to put it on top and then simply right click it and you've got yourself a nice little tent. So you're thinking, it's all well and good. These are pretty cool. I quite like them. But well, you can make yourself a nice big city with these quite easily. Like the tent is crafted with just wool instead of wood, and with a fence. But you can also make a mob trap. So let's stick the mob trap with the east-facing block. So the block will go there. The mob trap here, so the door, and we'll be looking at the mob trap. So it looks like a spawner. Makes a lot of sense. We right click it. A little bit of lag with that one because it's huge. It's pretty hideous. I'll give you that. It's quite hideous, but it does its job. So to craft the mob trap one, you need glowstone dust, gunpowder, diamond, and 2 bone. So then there's a button here. You open it up. Some seeds on the ground. As you can see already, some mobs are spawning. We've got some creepers that are dying, some skeletons with enchanted bows, and then underground, this is where it'll all come to fruition. We're getting some gunpowder, some really cool stuff. Again, all the flowers obviously that were being destroyed, but as you can see, it's a mob trap. It's a genius mob trap that is spawned in by simply crafting a couple of blocks, and Bob's your uncle. You've got yourself a mob trap. It's crazy. There's the bone coming in from the skeleton that just died. For me personally, making a mob trap is a big old procedure. But this one adds in spawners for you. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Once it gets really overcrowded, they start pushing each other off, or they just jump off, and you get yourself a ton of resources. So let's take a look now at the treehouse. This is a really cool one. So we'll try the west-facing block. You do need a directional block every time you place one of these down. So remember that. So we right-click on this. Here's our treehouse. Let's take a look inside. So the treehouse is crafted using 2 bits of wood, a block of iron, 2 blocks of iron. So this one's a little bit more expensive, and then the other typical pieces. So go up through the ladder, and we have a nice little treetop area, and I think another one where you could kind of. There's no bed in this one, which is interesting. There's usually a bed, or is there a bed in here? No, there's usually a bed, but it also comes with tools too. Oh, the bed's in here, so you can put the bed wherever you fancy. It lets you decide. So you got some iron too. Super crazy, cheap, amazing ways to get basically free stuff. You could use this as a pretty much a game-breaking mod, but if you like just playing a game normally, then this is a really great mod. So let's put down another one of these, put it in the ground, and then a cobblestone pill. And the pills are basically just normal little houses, and this one comes with some nice large chests, some furnaces which are facing the wrong way, interestingly. So that one is crafted using some mossy stone, some wood. If I forget any of the crafting recipes, the link in the description to the forum thread will give you an idea, or if you have not enough items, then it'll be easy enough. So next we have the modern house. Let's put a west facing block, so it'll be, the door will be here, and here it is. Oh, this one opens, oh, it faces that way, my bad. So this one has a nice little waterfall, very modern looking, nice wall, bit of a balcony at the back. I like it. I have to break in. Does it have some chests? Hopefully downstairs we got some chests. No. So this one is pretty cheap to make, to be fair. It's wool and wood, glass, and a bucket of water. So this one doesn't come with any extra benefits, but you might notice you get to keep the facing blocks once you've crafted it. So you probably only need to ever make 4 of those and just keep moving them around. So we'll get rid of that one. And let's take a look at the library. Let's put it with the south facing block. Put it there. Right click. And wow. So the library is pretty extensive now. The only problem with the library, in my opinion, is it doesn't have an enchantment table. It does have ladders and books galore. You could basically just get a silk touch and get these bookcases and make your own actual library where you can enchant. But as a library goes, this is a pretty cool looking building. I love the stained glass windows. Looks amazing. So this one is crafted using bookshelves, 1 gold, and 4 stone brick, torch, and a fence. So cheap. 2 bookcases, and look how many you get. Ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. But that's Minecraft for you. So next we have a trading post, and this one allows you to have a little villager friend, and you can get ripped off. This guy only trades once. Wow. Let's have a new one. 2 villagers. Just respawn them. Loads of villagers. And yet, there we go. So this guy wants 10 gravel and an emerald for 4 flint. That's a pretty bad trade. No thank you. No thank you. I've never traded with a villager in my entire life. So that one's crafted using emerald, some wood, and some wood slabs. So not too expensive for that one. Next we have a pool. And the pool looks like this. It's pretty basic. It's a pool. And it's crafted with cobblestone and buckets of water. So pretty much does what it says on the tin. A nice little area for you to cool off in if you need to. Let's put one of these west facing blocks and get the brick house. I don't think we've taken a look at this one. Stuck on the block. Let's get out of here. So it's just a normal, like the wooden one, except it's brick. Nothing in the chest. And that one's just crafted with brick instead of wood, where the other wood would have been. So the cobblestone is essentially the same thing. I won't bother showing you that one. Next we have is the stable. Let's put a stable here. And the stable has some chests outside with some saddles and signs. And also a hay bale if you want to feed your horses. Doesn't come with a horse, sadly. But it is a nice little stable. And I mean, to craft it, all you need is a saddle, a sign, a door. There's a lot of ingredients, but they're so cheap for ingredients. And it just instant structure. It's beautiful. Save you so much time. Next we have a fountain. Nice little aesthetically pleasing fountain. With some wool. And, ooh, a cheeky little chest down there, I noticed. Oh, is that a chest? Maybe it's not. No, it's a slab. I was like, there's a chest. So that one's just a basic little fountain, which is crafted with 8 wool and a bucket of water. Silence, boys, silence. Let's go over here and take a look at the stone brick pillbox. So if we put him here. Ooh, got to be on top. And there it is, floating above. Floating above the water. What we got in the chests. Nothing in the chests. So that one's actually crafted with some bricks, some wood, and the rest of the ingredients. So it's a really nice looking building, but you don't get any items in the chests. It's still pretty cool though. So then we have a sandstone one, which is a sandstone version of that. We'll put him here, and goes nicely in the desert or the little beach area. Nice little beach hut. Let's just check the chests, see if we got anything. And nothing in the chests. I believe that's pretty much it for the basic ones, but there is one that I really like. So I'm gonna get these 3 blocks. You choose any 3 blocks you fancy, and then you create one of these, a custom house block, and that's crafted with a diamond, a torch, a bed, a furnace, a crafting table, and 4 wood of any kind. And you get this a lucky block looking creature. So you want to dig 2 down in the ground, put the block you want where it faces. So we want perhaps the door to be there, so we want a west facing block, so the door will be here. We don't want it that low, no, we want it here. And then on top of that you put the custom house block, then the block you want for the floor, so the flooring for the house. So it'll be like the wooden that house over there. So the floor, I'm gonna put obsidian, gonna make a really expensive house. Shift right click with it, and then the walls will have quartz and a diamond roof. Ooh, there we go. And then you simply right click on the question mark, and there it is. There it is. Only cost me 1 diamond block, 1 quartz block, and 1 obsidian. And look at it, a custom house made from anything you want. We can have a, let's have a look. How expensive can we get? Let's get some gold. Let's get some gold. Put a red one. Oh, we can just simply put it on top. Replace it. So we'll have a gold floor, emerald, and then diamond. Diamond's already there. Right click. Oh, how expensive. How luxurious. If you'd like to download this mod and play around with it yourself and build some of these really amazing things, I'd say the mob trap is the best. Let me know in the comments which you think is the best of these builds. There's loads of them. Let me know, and if you want to download it, links in the description, and give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. And as always, thanks for watching.